Hi, welcome to this class. This might be a little bit challenging, but it's totally worth it. We're trying to get somewhat 30 minutes through straddle, tripod and forearm. I'm going to hope to give you enough modulation to figure it out in somewhat intermediate level. I hope you're going to have fun. If you have any questions, any comments, just let me know. I will see you on the mat. Get ready and let's go. So let's go. Come to the top of your mat. I'm going to start just by stretching a little bit. We have a lot to do in 30 minutes, so let's try. Stretch forward. Relax your head. Lift your chest and exhale, right leg back. Push your heel back, try and lock your knee and open up your right hip flexor. Keep stretching your chest up and breathe. Keep pushing and just enjoy the stretch. Left foot back, breathe. Upper back a little bit up and round. You're gonna widen your shoulder blades a little bit. Pull the tummy towards your spine. Keep your legs super strong and stay. Breathe. And then slowly come forward and down. Chaturanga, stay here, breathe. Ignore the police. And lift your chest. Stay. Your knees should be off the floor. Toes pushing into the ground. Lifting the chest, shoulders rolling back. And exhale, push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Stay here. And just lengthen the tailbone, sitting bones away from your spine towards the ceiling. Push your arms straight into the floor. If you want to gain strength, you can bend your elbows a little bit towards the floor, but not outwards, downwards. But keep your hand palm always flat. Good. Inhale, right leg forward. Stretch forward, lift the chest, stay here, left leg stretching, left hip flexor. Keep locking the left knee and breathe. Lift the chest. The more you push your left heel back, the more you will engage your hamstring and the front as well. Left foot forward, lift your chest. Exhale, lower down. So this is your beginning. Maybe you want to bend your knees. If you are more advanced, you can straighten your legs, go ahead. Or you had a warm up already and try and walk your hands next to your feet or even past that. Roll more forward, weight into your toes. You can still keep your knees bent at this point. Breathe. Inhale, lift up, stretch up, sit straight, maybe back bend a little bit, and then come forward, bend your knees, interlace your fingers behind your back and stretch forward. Relax your neck, arms straight. Okay, hands down, lift your chest, and left foot back, breathe. You will stay here, or if you are more advanced, you can bring your right hand next to your right hip and stretch your left arm over. So make sure you're not going this way, you're going to the side. So horizontal to your mat, 90-degree angle. Breathe. Into the left hip flexor again. And left hand down, right foot back. Push against the floor, round your back. Create some space in between your shoulder blades and breathe. your shoulders away from your ears. Stay and smile. This is a good warm-up, even though you're not technically moving a lot. Slowly lower down, chaturanga, and breathe. Again. Lift the chest, pull your chest forward, and pull your shoulders back and down. Push into the ground. Push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, stay. Lift your sitting bones up. And left foot forward. And you may stay here or you're going to the side. Stretch up and over. Breathe. Push your right heel back. Enjoy the stretch in your right hip flexor. Psoas. And slowly come back forward and right foot forward. Stretch your chest now. This time we're going a little bit further. So you can bring your hands back behind your feet if this is where you are. When the hands are like in the same line as your feet, then that's fine too. Just go ahead and try and get the belly to your thighs. Touch your face if you can. Roll more forward, all the way into your toes. Lock your knees. Change. Inhale, stretch up. Lean back if you like. And come forward. Second time, interlace the other way. Fingers behind your back. And just hang your arms forward. Belly to your spine. More weight into your toes. Good. Hands down, lift your chest. And exhale, jump or step back. Stay and breathe. I'm going to broaden the shoulder blades again. Shoulders away from your ears. Stay straight. Try not to lift the butt like this. So you're just going to try and stay in somewhat what could be called a diagonal. Good. And then knees down, chest and chin. I smashed my microphone. Lift the chest. This is how much you should push your chest down. And push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana, stay. Breathe. Very nice. Good. Okay, inhale, right leg up. Open up to the side. Just stretch a little. Come back with the right hip parallel in one line with the other and stretch the foot up. And slowly down again, left leg up. I'm trying to open the hamstrings a little bit because we are going to do some straddle. Lift the knee, push down. If your left shoulder lifts up, that's fine, just be aware of it. And then slowly lower down again. Inhale, jump or step forward. Stretch your chest. And exhale, lower down. Inhale, lift up. Stretch up our back. And slowly come forward. One more time. Interlace the other finger again. The other thumb is coming forward. Pull your arms over your head. Breathe. More weight into your toes. Try and lock your knees now. Exhale, hands down, lift your chest with the next inhale. Jump or step back. Lower down, lift. And exhale, push back. Left foot in, right foot forward. Stretch up, warrior one. This is just a breathing exercise. Lower down. If you need to go slower, it's fine. Lift your leg up if you're more advanced. Otherwise, both feet down. Push back, right foot in, left foot forward. Inhale, stretch up. And exhale, lower down. Again, it's just still the breathing from sun salutation. Let's do one more time. Left foot in, Right foot forward, stretch up, inhale. Sit low, exhale. Right leg up if you can, and like grab the floor to protect your wrist. Right foot in, left foot forward, stretch up, sit low, exhale, lower down, lift the leg. Control, and push back. Breathe. Stay here, lengthen your spine. Relax the head. Inhale, right leg up. And exhale, touch your forehead. Inhale, lift up. So we're coming forward when we touch. Exhale, touch your left triceps, or if that is your elbow. Inhale, lift up. Exhale, right triceps. Make sure to enjoy it. Foot goes up a little. Inhale, lift up. And exhale, one more time, forehead. Touch it, hold it, breathe. Inhale, up. And exhale, and lower down your leg. Left foot up. Exhale, touch your forehead. Inhale, lift. Exhale, touch the right elbow or triceps. Stay. Inhale, lift. Exhale, left triceps. Breathe. Foot up. Inhale, lift. And one more time, head, touch it. Pull the foot up. Inhale, lift. And stretch down. Good, one more time. Jump or step. Lift your chest. And exhale, lower down. Pull your belly in. Belly to your thighs. Use your core. Inhale, stretch up or back. One last time, come forward, interlace fingers. One more time, stretch your shoulders. Relax the neck, pull your belly to your spine. Weight in your toes, breathe. Change, hands down, lift the chest. And jump or step. Good, one more time, chaturanga, lift your chest. And push back, beautiful. Right leg up. Good. Now we're going to come forward one more time. And we're going to hold it right here. Keep lifting that foot. Round the spine, breathe. And bring your right foot to the outside. Stretch your left arm up. Or if you're more advanced, you may stretch over. Keep lifting the hip. Keep locking the knees. If you're a beginner, just stay here. More advanced, you can lift your right arm up. Breathe, stay, lock your knees. And lower your right hand. Lower down the hip. 1. Lower down 2. It's just 3 times. You can do it. 3. Pull the leg up. And relax the right foot. Let's lift up the left foot. Stretch your leg up, 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 up. And exhale, come forward, round the spine. Touch your forehead or stay away, but keep the left leg engaged and up. And to your right side. Lock both knees, stretch your right arm up. Stay in fallen triangle. And lift the hips if you want to stretch over a little bit. Keep breathing. Keep lifting. We're in that psoas region again. It's great. Bring your right hand down again. Lift the left foot, hand up. Keep stretching up or stay down with the left hand, you know. It doesn't matter. You get the rest of your life to figure this out, so lower down, hip down. Inhale, lift up. Lower down, lift up. One last time. 3, good. Lift the leg, hop a little closer if you must, and then slowly lower back down. Beautiful. Let's bring the knees down, chest and chin. If you need a break, you can take it here, or if you feel you're more advanced and your shoulder opening is great, you can come forward a little bit. That's going to warm up beautifully our forearm stand. So chest down. So I'm going to smoosh the microphone probably. Keep the chin up if you can. Breathe. So this looks a little more relaxed usually, but I don't want to crash it. Bring your hands back. Lift your chest. Come forward. Beautiful. And push back. Wonderful. Okay. Just one more thing we're going to do for the hamstrings. Bring your right hand to the edge of your right ankle. You're going to lift that left foot up. You can just lift 5 centimeters to 20, whichever it is, or all the way. Try and concentrate one spot whenever you're doing this, and you're going to feel a good stretch in the right hamstring. Breathe, push your left hand, pull with the right, lock the right knee, and slowly lower down again. Let's do the other side, just for a nice warm up. Belly in, lift the leg as far as you can and feel comfortable with. It doesn't have to happen today, your biggest breakthrough, but you can, you know. You always have the possibility to have a breakthrough. Just imagine every second. Okay, hands down, breathe, relax your head. Very nice. Let's do that one more time. We're going to go knees, chest, and chin down. Either you're going to stay here. I'm dripping already. I hope you like it too. Or heart forward, you know. Sometimes this is difficult, so you're just going to bring your forehead down, eventually nose, mouth, chin, and then eventually just chest and no chin, okay? Breathe. Just because of my anatomy, I cannot bring my hands flat. So my arms are not straight when I straighten them. But that doesn't have to be the same for you, okay? Good. Push back one more time. And let's go into straddle. So we're coming to the side. Your both legs somewhat $1.20 meters apart. Bring your hands down underneath your shoulders. Lift your chest up and breathe. So we're going to try and make a concave shape with the back. So in order to stretch hamstrings, you want to tighten the front, because whenever this muscle is tight, the front muscle is tight, the quadriceps, this one is going to relax automatically. It has to do that. This is how it works. So keep lifting the chest, breathe, and smile. Just because it makes it so much easier. Your toes are probably a little bit turned in. That would be great. Probably they're not, but you want to, okay? Breathe. Lock the knees. 2 more. Very nice. Okay, slowly lower down. Bring your head down. Now, I understand that not everyone is head down. So you just want to walk backwards with your hands and lean forward. Eventually, you want to bring all the way into your toes and nearly lift off the floor with your heels. It's one of the beginner mistakes, to always just stick a butt out and then you cannot lean forward. No, you can. You just need to come forward more. And then maybe it'll take some time, okay? If you're down too low, you can bring your feet closer together. Otherwise, bring your feet more apart, but don't get into any uncomfortable situations. Stretch down with your head. You want to start with the forehead, eventually the top of the head. Your elbows 90-degree angles, so your elbows are going to be in line with the shoulders somewhat. And walk your hands back. Now you have the solution or the possibility. You have the possibility of
Bringing your legs up in straddle into tripod, you can turn your hands either way and you're just gonna lift up. If this is not possible for you, I can show you how to do tripod in a little bit lower level. Keep your elbows 90-degree angle and breathe. This is an easy straddle way, but you should be having done tripod already before. If you're new to tripod, we can just hop here with the knees down like a bunny onto your toes. You bring your hands next to your knees a little bit back and tuck your head down. Top of the head is on the floor, okay? You're gonna lift your shoulders away from your ears, lift the butt up. Now from here, this is probably easier for most beginners to bring the fingers forward. I'm gonna turn my hands. You can do just whichever way you like. If this pressure is uncomfortable for you, you just bring one knee onto your triceps and you stay here, foot close to your butt, and then you can alternate for 20 seconds or so, and eventually bring both knees up onto the triceps and feet touch. Eventually then close off the knees and stretch up all the way. This would be the non-straddle tripod to just learn how to do tripod. If you are not used to do any headstands, this is probably gonna be a little bit uncomfortable on the head. Eventually you can also learn, if tripod is a little bit new for you, you can learn to do the tripod setup, and then you're gonna try and do the straddle lift up in a normal headstand. That's another possibility you can do here, okay? So let's do it one more time together. I'm gonna choose the way to just go in from straddle. If you you know your options, so you can just choose, okay? Let's go up, lift the legs. Now, most of my students are always here with their legs because they're trying not to fall back. So you wanna, if you're not looking at the screen, that would be like hinging from the hip. You don't wanna do that. You wanna straighten all the way up, right? So your feet are above your head and your shoulders away from your ears. Breathe, spine straight, and try and relax your mind. Right here. And we can do countless variations in tripod. Maybe you want to just come into an eagle variation. Bring the knees closer and bring your right foot behind your left leg. You can eventually even go down, bringing your right outer thigh onto your elbows. Lift off from the floor and lift off the elbow. That part is a little bit harder. And then stretch up all the way again. You can do that on the other side too. Left leg over right, crossing behind. Bring both of the thigh parts on the elbows. Lift the chest, lower down again. Lift off the elbow. Lift off the other elbow and stretch the legs. Beautiful. And I'm going to stretch down with the feet outwards and try and touch the mat again. Very nice. And then stretch your lift. Lift your chest one more time towards the ceiling. Breathe and relax. Just hang forward. This time you can just bring your hands, arms hanging down, and just relax for a moment. Very nice. Okay. So you want to hop together from here, feet together, and just make a little ball for a moment. And just rest for a second. Maybe move your neck a little bit. Good. And then we're going to straighten the legs one more time. Put your hands down. Beautiful.
So we're going to do one more nasty exercise. Lift your right leg up. This is going to be above the mat. Try not to move your leg behind you, just above, and push into the floor. Breathe. Keep your legs straight. Keep the core engaged, so pull the belly to the spine. And slowly lower down, bring up the left leg. Belly in, shoulders away from your ears. Breathe. Lift up a little higher. And then slowly lower down again. Let's do it one more time on the other side. This time you grab either your big toe. Lift up. It's wonderful for your hamstrings and your hip muscles. Good for your glute medius. That is a muscle that goes really weak when you're older. And lower down. Push right hand down. And what you're doing when you're lifting to the outside like this, you're going to strengthen this muscle. And that is going to help you not to have a crooked, limpy walk when you're older. And when I say older, I mean like 50. So a lot of people are very unfit around that age already, just because that part is not used. Okay, relax your knees, hips down, relax your neck for one more time. Beautiful. And we're just gonna jump one more time apart, lift the chest, hips, and come into horse stance just to release a little bit the lower back. We're gonna stretch the left shoulder forward and the right shoulder forward. Beautiful. Okay, so we wanted to do some forearm stand. Let's just come forward again. I still have my left foot forward, it doesn't matter right now. We're gonna step back, push back into downward facing dog. Bring your knees, chest and chin down. Lift your chest and push back. Very nice. Now we're gonna do the same thing. Just bringing your elbows down. Try to stay like this. And we can lift forward again. Lift the chest and push back. Now, if this is too hard for you, you're absolutely allowed to bring your hands together here. Interlace your fingers and stay like this. Push back through your elbows. You want to bring your shoulders behind your elbows, right? Okay. And then just gonna come forward into some kind of a plank position. If you are here and you can do it this way, come forward until you're down and then lift the chest and push back. Beautiful. Good, okay, elbows down. Both elbows, interlace your fingers if you need to. Lift your right leg up. Keep stretching up. If you feel capable, if you want to go into forearm stand, just hop a little closer with the left foot and try and come all the way above your head. Then you want to stretch up and push down, lift the left leg up into forearm. If this is not happening for you, there's a couple of ways to get closer to it. So most people don't have the hamstring mobility and say they can't go up without jumping. It's still possible. You just need to work harder, okay? So we're gonna lift the right leg up all the way. Now this way, you're just gonna need to bring your foot close to the butt, then push against the floor, and then lift the left leg up, okay? All right, let's do the other side. Stretch forward first. Breathe. And back. If you're not coming anywhere close to going up, of course you can step close to a wall, but I encourage you to try and rather stay on the mat, not using the wall, maybe interlacing the fingers and just bringing the leg up. If you hop close to your head with your foot that is on the floor, you're gonna have to eventually come into a position that tips over the weight to the front. So if you push enough, you will come into a position where you're tipping over. And that is exactly where we're building this strength. And that is how you can do it without the wall. You get a more secure way, when you go just like this against the wall, and you just always like just jump up, you're gonna donkey kick yourself up, and eventually will not survive without the wall, right? So let's try that again. Left leg, push against the floor with the elbows. Do it whichever way you like, but try not to hurt yourself. Keep pushing your elbows down. Keep breathing. Stay. And lower down again. Very nice. And chin down, chest forward. Breathe. Stretch those muscles. If it's just your head down, that's fine. If you can go further, that's fine too. Very nice. Bring your hands back underneath your shoulders. Lift the chest. Push back. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Now your arms should be a little bit tired. That would be great. That's what we wanted to do. Let's just have a little counter stretch, shall we? Okay, so there's two things we're going to do. This one is going to counter stretch the legs. And we're going in a gentle back bend. So, Supta Virasana, you're going to push the outsides of your feet down. If you have any pain in your knees, you want to bring the weight away from the knee and then open the knees all the way, right? Bring your elbows down, lift the chest, lower down the head, eventually the whole body. Now, if you're in a beginner position, you want to lift your chest like you're doing a back bending. And you want to bring your knees eventually together and just push the shoulders against the floor. If you are more advanced, you can open your knees first, lengthen the spine in the back, in the lower back. Lengthen the spine all the way alongside the floor. Bring your arms up over your head and calmly stay here. And breathe. So most importantly, not to bring the knees together, but to push the knees down to the floor. You want to stretch that quadriceps again. Good. And then slowly bring your hands back onto your feet. Get back up. I'm going to come forward onto the belly. We're just doing a stretch for the shoulders, since we've been using it so much. So we can start with one leg first. You can bring your left hand into the right hand corner and grab from the inside, kick up, 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 up. You just want to bring your shoulder to stretch. So feel a nice stretch in the shoulder joint. You don't have to come up very high. It's more about kicking back. Good. And now we're going to lower down. Slowly bring the right hand forward, right hand to the left hand corner. Grab from the inside of the left foot and stretch up, kick up, and then kick back. Beautiful. And just really get that nice stretch in your shoulder. Now we can do that when you grab from the inside. We can do it again, just to stretch the shoulders. And you want to flex your feet and kick back. So toes towards your shins, kick back more. So you more going up with the chest, not so much going up with the legs. And just try and really open up the chest and the shoulders. This might not look the same for you. It's okay. Relax your head wherever it wants to go is fine. And then you're going to come back down. Okay. And push back. Beautiful. Let's do one more quick spine stretch and twist. And then we go into our last poses. Stretch your chest up and twist to the side. Lift up and twist. Grab and twist. If you like, you can bind. Or if you like to do it the right way, you can grab the knee or the foot. And stretch up and twist. One more time, inhale and twist. Change. Very nice. Let's do the other side. Good. So your right knee's bent and your left foot is across. Stretch up and twist. So you can do easy stretch. Lift up and twist. Lift up and twist. Or you go bind. Stretch up and twist. Stretch up and twist. Try and do that slower, right? Or you grab the inside of the foot or the knee, whichever suits you. It's important you lengthen and you twist back. The rest is not so important. Change, very nice. Good, counter stretch if you like. And let's come to our back. You want to lift up the legs over your head. I always go for a headstand, shoulder stand in the end, but since we did tripod and forearm, you might just go for a little shoulder stand. Lift your legs up both at the same time, please. And then bring your hands underneath your shoulder blades. Push against the floor with your elbows and push with your shoulders down. So I might just come here to the microphone. I'm going to speak a little less loud. So breathe. So the back of your head should be touching the floor. Bring your knees together. Try and bring your both legs a little more farther back. Most people have them above the head. They're supposed to be above the shoulders. If you feel more advanced, just gonna flip it to the side. If you feel more advanced, you can lengthen your arms, stretch them on the back. Interlaced. Breathe, calm. If you're even more advanced, you can bring your arms next to your head on the floor. Make sure you're not pushing the neck into the floor. It's just shoulders and back of the head. Or you may bring your hands next to you on your thighs. Breathe. In this position, you will be tipping a little over your head with the feet. That's fine. Change. And you're going to bring your feet into a crossed ankle position. You can straighten your arms. Of course, you can do this in lotus if that's a new practice. Slowly stretch up again and both legs over your head. Bring your arms back behind you. Straighten your arms, interlace your fingers. Push your heels over. And then slowly bring your knees next to your ears. Padasana. You can bring your knees onto your arms if that feels better for you, or onto your hands, fists, whatever you need to. Try and make it happen. Lean the weight into your knees. Squeeze the head a little bit. And then slowly roll back down onto the floor. Just vertebra by vertebra. Go slow, gentle, back. Bring your feet down, one by one. Straighten the leg. And just try and enjoy laying still. Sometimes when you do shoulder stand for a while, it might get really tight in your shoulder girdle. So just try and breathe into that area. Accept the fact that apparently it's tight all the time and you are stretching it in shoulder stand, which makes it complain a little bit more. Good part is more blood flow will create less of that tension. So just let the blood flow come. Don't stress over it. It will pass. Thank you so much for coming. I hope you enjoyed the class. If you have any wishes, let me know in the comments, and I'll see you next time. Thank you.